I love that you know that. That's why you're so interesting, is because you know that, but you're also environmentally friendly. And those two things do not go together.
You cannot be environmentally friendly and know about the Rolex Corporation or ranch.
No.
I just feel like ranch is more sinister than we think.
And that's why it's so good.
Sorry.
Cheers. All right, Aubrey, let me start with saying that I'm so excited to do your makeup. And I'm immediately going to start with this, with Glossier. Anyway, Aubrey, tell me your full, you don't have to tell me your full name, but if you would like to.
My name is Aubrey Jean Mann. My middle name is Jean because my mother's name is Jean. And I think that was pretty cool of her to do.
I think that was pretty baller of her. She was like,
yeah,
I'm not letting
really
you forget where you came
you're
from.
getting your dad's last name, but you're tied to me.
And so, Aubrey, you went to college.
I did go to college.
That is insane.
Right?
Inspiration. What did you major in?
I majored in environmental science with a focus in environmental quality.
What does that mean?
So, and you all, it kind of doesn't mean much. Because I started out as environmental quality, within my first semester changed it because I realized that almost all of the classes that UL offers are geared towards soil and water conservation, which was, I was so happy that I got to take air quality though, because I was going to take it just for fun anyway.
Yeah, honestly it sounds interesting. Like,
oh, it was one of my favorite classes. I really liked it. Also, my professor's name was also Aubrey, and so she and I really, I really vibed with her about that. I don't know if she cared that my name was Aubrey. She was very tiny and very strong and just had a baby.
That's usually how it goes.
Yeah, she was
tiny
like
and strong.
Maybe 5 foot, and
oh
she was so ripped. And we all were convinced that she did P90X or something, or like CrossFit.
I feel like most college professors do a form of that.
Yeah.
Even if it's just grading papers.
Yeah, that's got to be a workout of some sort.
Well, anyway, so you recently went to California. You got back like a day ago.
Yeah, I got back 2 days ago. I went to go visit my father who lives there.
Which I've been there too.
You have been there too.
Which was really fun. I enjoyed it, and
I know the whole time I was there, no offense to Davis or anything, we had a lot of fun together, but I was like, damn, what if Kelly was also here?
Oh my god, how much fun. How much
fun would it have been? And we didn't even like do anything crazy. We literally, because like obviously we couldn't, you know?
Yeah.
So we, my dad got a boat since
you
last met him.
Right when I left, he decided it's time.
Yeah, he did. So we got a sailboat, and we spent more nights on the boat than we did like at his house in Palmdale.
Wait, so you spent nights on the boat?
Yeah, it has like 2 beds and then like a couch that becomes a bed.
God.
So it can sleep 5 people comfortably.
What?
So Davis and I actually stayed there for 2 nights, like just as an apartment, you know?
That's so fucking cool. Like on the water?
Yeah, it's in Marina Del Rey, which is basically Venice Beach. It's like
Lana, but less.
Yes.
You know,
Marina and the Diamonds in Lana Del Rey.
Oh my god. Is this thing turn on the way here?
Which one?
I'm not gonna say.
Okay.
Marina.
Yeah.
It was definitely her. Anyway.
I look like that little girl who's in the car.
Oh my god, yeah, with the pink.
She's like, yeah.
I love her. Where is she now, you know?
Probably, I hope, having a good time. I feel like her name is like Ashley.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do something called speed questions.
Okay, this is the part that I'm nervous about.
While we're on speed. And
oh, I did take my speed today.
Okay. Anyway.
JK, that's a joke.
Jerk. So, the fallout is ridiculous, but it'll be like so hot once it's done. Okay, so, speed question number 1. What's your favorite song right now?
About You Now by Miranda Cosgrove.
Oh my god, it's so good.
It's so good. Also, I do want to shout out Breathless by Caroline Polishek and Brushes by Insignificant Other.
I like Caroline.
I like her too.
You showed me her.
Oh.
Most good music I have has been because of you.
That is so fun to hear.
And it's the truth. It's the truth. So, About You Now, how did you get into that again?
So, I always knew that song slapped. I definitely watched the YouTube video for that song a lot as a kid. And I honestly, I think I was on a pretty much all of my friends have recently gotten into it, so I can't really remember who to credit for this one.
Right.
But I feel like we all were together on a YouTube poll and like re-remembered that song.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, but also I'm just gonna blanket give the credit to Courtney, and I'm not sure why. I like don't actually remember why.
She wasn't even there, but she's gonna
She probably wasn't even there when I went on this YouTube poll, but I'm just gonna shout out Courtney.
Okay. Honestly, I'll shout out Courtney too. I would love to do Courtney's makeup. That would be fun.
Yeah, that would actually be a very interesting interview.
Oh my god.
A much louder interview.
You know.
And I think that the people would love it.
Oh yeah, I think people
Courtney's
would love
kind
this.
of made to be a YouTube personality, and she doesn't realize it
She
yet.
is. She really is. Like just how quick she is, and
like, you know those people that you randomly find on YouTube just by like searching something and then going like to the most recent videos rather than the most popular. And it's like a YouTuber that you fall in love with, but they post so inconsistently, and like you can't really keep up with them, but you really like them anyway, so you still like try to keep up and like check in on them every
and
once
want
in
to
a
keep
while.
up, but they won't let you. Sometimes.
Yeah, but they like won't let you because they won't give you a schedule.
Yeah,
that's how Courtney
that's
would
Courtney.
be as a YouTuber. And
absolutely, I completely agree.
I would love to watch it.
I will watch it even though it's not a thing right now.
In my dreams.
Yeah.
I
let you down, let you down. Okay, I have something for you. It's a surprise. It is from church tonight. Yeah.
Yes.
Let me get a zoom in on the, or like a focus. How do I?
I'm so excited. I used to want like so many of these little cups as a kid. Have we ever? Oh, and it comes with the wafer at the top.
It does. It does.
Renee and I were watching The Little Hours last night. They brought saltine crackers and red wine, and we did communion.
That is so fun. That is so. And honestly, this.
Which one do you do first? The cracker?
I like to like. It's kind of like a chaser.
I used to love these. I was like, Mom, I want another one, and she was like, that's not how. But like one time that I did communion as a kid because I went to like my aunt's Catholic church.
Yeah.
Because I was raised Baptist.
Oh.
What do I say? May the power, the body.
May the body work that magic.
Body, yeah.
They say the body of Christ.
Compels you?
No.
No, there's no compelling, but it is compelling.
That's for like demons.
That's what we're doing right now.
Well,
is it not?
What did you think that I was?
No, it's kind of good though. It is kind of like plum wine, but it's Welch's.
It's tasty.
Honestly, it's your eye shape is beautiful. So I
you.
think any eye look, even the worst of the worst, is gonna look cool. So that's what I'm saying.
Let's hope so.
So anyway, how was that communion? How do you feel after taking it?
I feel holy.
Okay.
I feel full of God.
Full of the body.
Yeah, God is
He's
in me right now.
Sudden and quick.
Yeah, like just like Mary.
What's gonna happen tomorrow when you wake up? Lord knows.
We're not ready for that. You know the scene in Lady Bird where they're drinking the communion wine and eating the crackers?
Actually, yes.
Laying on their backs. I think about that a lot because I like to imagine that if I went to STM, that's what Renee and I would have been doing. I can see that for us too.
Oh yeah, I actually did that when I was younger. I would sneak the, it was Hawaiian bread, so obviously that's
They gave you Hawaiian bread as the body of Christ?
Yeah, that was the body. That was at Asbury. That's a Methodist thing.
Damn, that slaps. I love a King's Hawaiian roll.
I know, and one time we had pancakes, because they were out of, it was very versatile. They told us, I mean, they showed us.
Oh my god, Asbury has a verse!
I know. We can do this again when I'm better at makeup. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it'll be like the 1 year later interview.
Yeah, like Billie Eilish.
Call me Billie.
Oh,
please
you know
don't.
Something crazy that happened today? My TikTok account was banned permanently.
What?
I know, because you know why? Okay, this is my theory. I changed my bio to one of those 6th graders bios. It's like single but looking, 6th grade, communist, you know? Like I thought it was funny, and I think that is why.
Oh no.
Because it's like China. I think they were like, is she trying to say something?
That's so funny.
So it's banned, and I honestly like feel...
And you can't get it unbanned?
No, I mean, I guess I could email someone.
Views.
Yeah, I was really killing it, but also here's the thing. I'm not that upset because I'm just looking at it as like a blessing in disguise, you know, since I went to church.
So you went to church and they were like, listen, God wanted your TikTok to get banned.
He probably did.
Oh, I have a fun thing to say.
Ooh.
Charlie and Dixie D'Amelio ate at Pizza Village today because their mama is from Lafayette.
Wait, they were in Lafayette?
Today.
What?
Jade's friend works at Pizza Village.
What the fuck?
Their mom is from Lafayette. I have receipts.
What the hell? They're here right now.
thing
Go
is-
find them.
Wait, there's no way. They were in Lafayette
They were
today?
in Lafayette today eating nasty pizza. I'm sorry, but
I'm not
Pizza
surprised.
Village is bad, and y'all Cajun
get
ass people
'em.
can come for me. I don't give a Pizza Village is nasty, and maybe it's because my mama
Shit.
only orders nasty pizza from
my
there.
God.
But I don't like
They were
it.
in Lafayette?
They were in Lafayette, and you know who else is a TikToker from Lafayette? Addison Rae.
In Lafayette?
They were in Lafayette. Isn't that weird?
Why does that make me feel like
Wait, do you
sweaty?
want to see? Well, so there's a pic of them being there in 2013.
So they went back. Show the camera.
Okay, so this is Heidi D'Amelio.
Expose them.
This is the title, The D'Amelio's Exposed.
Okay.
Oh my God.
You see?
I know that's Dixie by that
You
haircut.
see?
They had some whack ass haircuts and I love that.
Oh, this is not focusing. 2013. It says July 13th, 2013.
Wait, that is insane.
So-
And they were there today.
So a lot of TikTokers coming out of Lafayette, Miss Kelly Swift.
Yeah. Well, now that it's, you know.
Well, permanently
No longer.
banned. You wrote that thing till the end.
I did. I was a writer. But what I'm gonna do is just focus on YouTube, focus on myself, focus on my family, and those who were there with me from the beginning. You know, I'm not gonna let this
None of
phase
these
me.
new hoes.
Absolutely
No new friends.
I will say it will be
Start a
sad
pandemic.
because I do have a friend that would always introduce me as the friend who had TikTok followers, and that's gonna be sad to not have that. But
yeah,
also gonna be great.
Now we can be my friend who's permanently banned on TikTok. How many followers did you have before you got banned?
13.9 thousand, which is a weird number, and I'm glad it's gone. That made me uncomfortable because it wasn't
Wow, that's so
14,
many.
and it would never be.
I currently have 4 followers on TikTok,
That's more than me.
and I've never posted a TikTok, and I don't think I ever will. But Davis was trying to post. Follow Davis on TikTok.
I'm so happy that I know that Dixie D'Amelio and Charlie D'Amelio were in Lafayette. Probably still in Lafayette, unless they probably took like a fast train and got the hell out of here.
Lección 2. Contextos. 1. Escuchar.
From here.
Apparently.
Oh, fuck. Imagine like Charlotte Tilbury saying that. You know how Charlotte Tilbury does everyone's makeup? It's like,
I love
shit.
her. But she like does in her British accent.
fuck.
Shite.
Fucked up on whoever
Fucked
the
up on the purple.
She did like Clooney's wife's makeup, and I've watched that so many times because I just love beautiful people. Okay, it's lit. We're gonna move on. It's on. Just a tiny bit.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. This is pretty. What is this? Is this like...
It's a Korean beauty
I
brand.
knew it.
I like don't use stipling brushes correctly. I use them like that, and
Yeah.
it works.
yeah. God, you got great skin. It's like there's no hair on your face.
Thank you. There it is
I
hair
have
on my
such
face.
small
I used
hairs.
to like shave the hair on my face,
Mm-hmm.
but sometimes it like agitates my acne, so I can't really do that.
I
But
always wanted to do that, but
I want to get it professionally done so that I
The
can know it's
shaving?
completely sterile. Yeah, like a microplane.
yeah.
So I know it's like a fully sterile environment because let's face it,
Let's
my
literally
little
face
tiny
it.
razors are not fully sterile. No matter how much I clean them, I know that they are, you know?
Nothing I've used in the past 5 years is sterile. Like,
Mm-mm.
Beauty Blender is so scary to me.
I recently found my old Diva cup that
Oh.
I don't use because my body just doesn't want me to.
I did that.
And
Let me use this.
it was like covered in dust, and so I like boiled
Dust.
it. I like rinsed it off, boiled it, and then finally, instead of storing it in the bag that they like gave me to store it in, like just put it in like a sealed Ziploc bag.
Just, yeah, kept it for...
Yeah, and then
Memories.
I'm like, well, if someone wants a Diva cup, it's been boiled.
It's ready to go.
Y'all can have it. I paid $30 for it like 3 years ago, and my body fully rejected it and said, this is
Literally.
not for you. Yeah.
How was your Diva Cup experience?
It was really hard. I remember texting Renee, because it was right when Renee and I became friends. And, well, I guess it had to be more than 3 years ago then. This was like 2016 when this was like almost 5 years ago. Because I had never had sex before, like any kind of sex. And so like trying
Diva
to
cup.
push something that large like
Yeah.
into me was really hard.
Yeah.
And it just did not work. And it would literally, anytime I would make any progress, it would shoot back out.
Oh my
And I remember
god.
texting Renee and being like, how do people do this?
How do people's diva cups just sit so pretty?
Sit so pretty right underneath their cervix. So, and then I started having sex like a couple years later, and I literally like after losing my virginity, I think I went home and immediately tried to put my diva cup in.
Excuse me, I have to go
Because
right
I was
now.
like, this is a comparable size.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, and then years later, however long I've been having sex now,
Does this
still
hurt me doing this? Okay.
still does not fit. So,
Wait, really?
No.
So wait, it hasn't like. You're just saying
can't-
you're twite as fuck.
I don't think that that's the thing. I think I'm just not doing it right. I need to like, I don't know, lube it up. I tried to do it once when I was like in the middle of my period to see.
Yeah.
This is like so much information.
No,
for
I love
YouTube,
this.
But I also don't really care because I would tell anyone who asked me.
Yeah. We'll leave links below.
Yeah.
I don't know to what, but they'll be
There's some very informative guides online of how to put a diva cup in and different folds that you can do.
Oh wow.
But so far it just like wouldn't work. I think because anytime I was doing it, I was just like uncomfortable. I was like, oh, I'm putting this plastic
Yeah.
thing. Because even when I started using tampons, like that was a whole thing too, where I was like really afraid.
How old were you when you started using tampons?
It was when I first got my period. Like my first period, I used a tampon, but I didn't get my period until I was 14? No, I was almost 14.
Oh, wow.
I was like almost in high school before I first got my period. And so I remember my sister was like, you're not using pads. Like we're gonna get you some tampons.
Immediately.
And I like put one in and I was so afraid to take it out. So I left it in for like a while.
How long?
Just like a day. You know, like I like slept with it in and
Yeah.
then woke up in the morning and was like,
God damn it, I have to do this.
and
now.
then I like went and sat in my mom's. I don't know why I went to my mom's bathroom instead of mine. I like sat in my mom's bathroom because she had like a throne, you know.
Yeah.
And I was just like, okay, you
Leave.
can do this. And then I was just like,
Anyway.
and it was like my first period, so it wasn't like a lot. So I was like,
Yeah.
pulling out dry tampon, all awful.
Right.
Now I just like literally, I just free bleed.
Yeah, just free ball.
I have like one pair of things underwear, and I'm like on birth control, so I don't get heavy periods anyway.
Yeah.
And so I'm just like, we're just going.
Have fun down there, y'all.
I got some red underwear that I wear, you know.
Blink. I might actually have you do this because, well, I better learn. Okay, speed question round 2. Have you ever been in love?
Yes.
You want to tell me about it?
I'm currently in love. For
You're.
the first time, really.
Yeah.
Well, like, really. This is the first time I've ever told someone I loved them, is the relationship that I'm currently in.
I knew it.
We make 6 months on January
Oh my god!
2nd.
6 months?
I know, time really flies.
Lord.
But yeah, before that, maybe I'd like been in love. I don't know. I'm a nurse sign. Love is different for me. But,
That's fair.
like I like loved people, but we never like talked about it. And
Yeah.
so then now I'm in a relationship where we're like talking about it. And I'm like, this
That's
is so
amazing.
crazy. Yeah, it's really fun. I'm like into it.
Yeah. Totally down to vibe.
Yeah. Totally down with the vibe of being in love.
Vibing. Well, that's why I asked because I knew. But I
You knew the answer.
I
You knew I wasn't about to start crying and be like, no, you
which
know this.
would be great for an interview, but
Yeah, someone did ask me that question once when I had like literally never dated anyone and I did start crying.
okay, well.
I had also like just come down from doing shrooms, so like I was in
Oh my
a sensitive emotional state, but
I
I
was in
just
a good
started
place.
bawling and I was like, no one has ever loved me. Thanks for asking.
Honestly, we're gonna get them in here. We're gonna roast them. How do you know when you're in love?
I just kept thinking about it. I kept thinking about saying it specifically, but we had only
Yeah.
been dating for like 2 months.
But you've known him for so long.
I've known him for so long. Yeah, we've known each other for like 2 years before we started
Wow.
dating. And so I just remember we were like dating, and every time we would hang out, we would leave each other, and I'd want to be like, oh, I love you, but then I was like,
Yeah.
oh no, don't do that.
You felt like it was kind of.
Felt like, yeah, I was like, I don't know when to say this, and so I was just like, I'll wait for him to say it.
That's fair.
And then he said it like not too long after I started having those thoughts. And I remember he was like, I knew that you weren't gonna say it first. And he like had called a couple of our friends being like, should I tell her this? Is this too early? And then I was like, yeah, this is great. And then I went and cried in his bathroom.
Wait, okay. Tell me more about that moment.
We were like laying down and he was just like, oh, I'm so happy. And I was like, yeah, I'm really happy that we're together. And I also don't remember exactly what was said, but I think I just said something. I was like, yeah, I'm really happy that we're together. Like, this has been really fun. And
Yeah.
he was like, yeah, I love you. And then I was like,
Oh.
I think I said like, oh, and then I was like, I love you too. And then I like rolled over and then I got up and went to the bathroom and cried.
It was like a happy cry?
Oh, yeah, I was totally a happy. It was like an overwhelming, but also happy cry.
Yeah.
I just get overwhelmed very easily and I cry at everything.
And I think that's good. Letting it out, I think it's
I love
so
to
much
cry.
better than not letting it out.
Yeah. And then I was afraid to say it casually. I was like, okay, well, the next time I say it to him, like, I was like overthinking it so much. I was like, the next time I say it to him, like, I can't just be like, oh, I love you, bye. I was like, you know, it has to still, I was like afraid to say it again.
Yeah.
I just live in fear is really the moral of this.
Does that okay, so you said you were an earth sign earlier?
Yes.
Does that have anything to do with that? Is that like an earth sign thing?
Probably. Well, just like a Virgo thing. You know, I like am Virgo, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Mercury.
Wow. Virgo
And
blood
sometimes Virgos are just a little withholding their emotions, even though they're feeling them.
type. Right.
And then like Davis is a Capricorn.
Sames.
Yeah, I know. Y'all's birthdays are coming
Me
up.
too.
Yours is coming.
A little tiny. Oh, it's pretty.
Oh,
as like
you're
this-
putting on my lips. I thought you were putting it on my
no.
eyelid. I
You're-
understand.
Yeah, I think this is cool. And you do the like. Wow. Okay.
Ooh,
So.
that's mentholy.
Ooh.
I don't think I've ever used it before.
Lips are burning. Let's go to the hospital. What's your favorite sign besides your own?
Well, I usually say Libra because I just think Libras are generally really fun to be around, like either long term, like we're best friends like Courtney,
Yeah.
or just like, oh, I meet a Libra at a function, we're probably gonna have a good time. But my runner-ups are Capricorn and Aries.
Good. Thank God.
Yeah, I obviously love other Virgos, but I feel like that's just a given. It would be stupid if I said Virgo.
No, yeah, self-love.
But like pretty much any other earth sign. I used to think that I didn't like Tauruses. I realized that's wrong. I just didn't like one specific Taurus.
That can happen. That can ruin a whole group
It was like the
for
first
you.
person I ever met who was like, I'm a Taurus, and then I was like, you're a titty baby and I don't like you and you're creepy.
Yeah. And they were, probably.
And they were. No, they really were. And I learned that Cher was a Taurus and I got really confused. I don't know. There's not many signs that I don't like, really.
I think that's good. I have a few, but...
There's a few, but again, it's like a personal grudge.
Yeah.
And also just general, like, I've got the data to back it up of all of these different
The data.
people, this one sign being annoying. But again, Virgos are a very judgmental sign, so...
What is one thing that is legal that you think should be illegal? Because I just want your take on that.
Okay, I've definitely thought about this before.
Mm-hmm.
God, there's so many things that I don't like that other people do.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Okay, that looks so much
Maybe I
better.
need to give me a second. I know this is a speed round.
No, it's okay. It's, we're on speed. It's not speed, it's like a misconception.
It's like, I do want to say, like, being
Annoying?
annoying. No. I was going to say, like, being a cishet.
Yeah.
But the other day, Renee and I were talking about that. Renee was like, maybe you shouldn't say that. I was like, I guess you're right. Honestly, like, not bringing a bag to the grocery store. I don't know why that bothers me so much. Not even for environmental reasons, just because it's like so much easier to put a lot of things in one bag.
That's true. That is true.
And then leave the grocery store with like 3 to 4 bags, or like paper bags. You can like double them up.
Yeah.
And so when I see people with like a ton of tiny little plastic bags with 2 things in them,
It just doesn't make
like,
sense.
You're just like not living your life right. Or using those tiny little thin bags for produce. Like unless the produce is wet, it does not need to go in a bag. I'm putting my onions loose. My potatoes loose.
My onions?
They're going everywhere.
My pants. I'm just sticking them.
Oh, yeah. Stealing is something that's illegal that should be legal.
I was about to ask that. What's it oppositely?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Stealing from Walmart should be legal and encouraged. I think that there should be like the purge, but it's just like the day where everything at Walmart is free.
Yeah. Honestly, that would get a lot of angst out.
Yeah, I think so. You know, and it's like, go get your basic necessities and your little frou-frou stuff. Go get a phone charger.
Just have a good day, all of us. We can all have, on our birthdays, we all get to do that.
Oh, that's even better because you can regulate it a little bit more rather than like having people fighting. Because I also don't, Black Friday should be illegal. All of my things are about consumerism. I have a lot of qualms with consumerism, even though I love to consume. Black Friday should not be legal because I do not like seeing stories about people going into Walmart and pepper spraying people to get a fucking
ridiculous
microwave. And not to like shame anyone who's trying to get something that's like basically a basic necessity or like a luxury, because like everyone should be able to have like little luxuries in their lives. Like, not to like shame anyone for wanting to get a good deal on things, but like don't be hurting other people who are doing the same thing as you for it. That should all be illegal. That kind of like toxic consumerism should be fully discouraged by the government, and everyone should have a TV. But you should all be offered a TV when you turn like 18 or something.
Everyone
like,
gets a TV.
LED TV.
You can
just,
also
like, basic
vote.
Smart TV. Yeah, you can vote and like here's a TV. If you don't want it, we'll just give you like a voucher, like a cash voucher.
Everyone needs a TV. There's some like reasons that this eyeshadow look should be canceled. What do you think about canceling people?
I just think, okay. I guess I used to be so into canceling, but only like for my personal life. I'd be like, you said something wrong, I'm not gonna listen to your podcast or comedy show or whatever. I'm not gonna buy. I like was for so long not buying like anything from any brand at the grocery store because I was like, they're all evil corporations, you know? But like ultimately there's no ethical consumption under capitalism and like, but I was canceling everything left and right, you know? If the person who founded this company was gross in the 1400s or like whatever.
The company's gone.
Like Kraft mac and cheese, like that guy was like really weird.
Damn it, I didn't know that.
Well, but that was like literally in like the 18 or 1900s. Like that was like so long ago. Kraft mac and cheese as we know it today, like literally.
Angels.
Yeah, I don't know I actually just don't know anything about them. But like I just was like, oh, the first person to do this was gross. I guess that everything about this is gross. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
I was like on some stupid shit, but I was just trying to like be ethical and like moral, but like that's
which is understandable, but
it's hard. And so now I'm kind of like I'm trying to find a balance, I guess. Because some people shouldn't have platforms. Like, I think when it comes to, like, famous people abusing their power, it's, like, totally fine to deplatform them, I think.
I agree with that.
Not to say that they can never change. Like, I know that, like, there's this whole, like, Tiger Woods redemption thing that's happening in the moment. Like, that, like, little documentary about him and stuff. And, like, I definitely have sympathy for people who definitely have, like, been stupid before and understand that, like, situations just have nuance. Like, if someone did one thing. Yeah. And then, like, the world or a town or, like, anyone is trying to cancel them. Like, I don't think that's fun. I don't think it's fun to just throw around, like, oh, well, this person's canceled, so. Yeah. Whatever. You know, I'm just like, well, they should still deserve happiness.
And deserve to be able to learn and change from it.
Deserve to be able to learn and change. And if everyone's icing them out, they'll never learn and change. But I also think that it's so valid to not want to talk to someone who hurt you. Yeah. Or not want to talk to someone who hurt your friend and not want to teach them. Because you're not obligated to do that. They need to teach themselves.
Absolutely not. Yeah.
So it's like, there's a balance. No one should talk to anyone they don't want to talk to or support anyone they don't want to support. But, like, someone unfollowed me for not unfollowing someone who was canceled.
Really?
Not recently, a couple months ago. Yeah. And I just remember being like...
That's kind of a lot.
Yeah, I was like, this person doesn't post. Like,
yeah. You probably didn't even realize you were following them.
I, like, didn't, but I, like, just connected the dots that's why they were like, I'm unfollowing anyone, you know? And I was just like, okay, and I was one of them, and I was like, well... If that's, like, what you need to do for your Instagram to look the way you want it to or whatever, or to, like, share whatever you want on your Finsta, then, like, go off, but...
Yeah. It's a little much to do that to someone else who had nothing to do with the situation.
I definitely don't look through people's followers, and I'm like, no. I'm following this comedian who is bad, I'm gonna unfollow you, you know? Because also I follow a lot of people... Mainly just, like, people that I went to high school with who probably are awful. But I love... to keep up.
Oh my god, it's so fun. Even, especially awful people sometimes. It's very interesting.
I'm like, oh, you just had a baby? That's interesting.
Right.
You know?
That's why you got married? Okay.
That's why you got married.
That's why you got married.
No. But they're always blonde.
I know. What is it?
I say as we're both blonde.
They're always...
Like, They're
Always blonde.
Everyone's just obsessed with blonde.
Ridiculous. What is your favorite thing about yourself? Also, I'm about to get naked behind the camera.
That's fine. Like physically or personality?
Personality. You can do both though. One of each.
My non-physically, metaphysically, my favorite thing about myself is God, this is so Wait, I recently, just side note, I had to answer a question on a job application that said, what makes you, you? And like a psychopath, I Googled things to put on job applications like things to put on job applications when they ask you about your personality. I was like, I don't know, but I did put that I am controlling in a good way.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, like in a positive way.
Yeah, I think that I don't want to say that I'm a good listener, because that's not necessarily true, but I am thoughtful.
Oh yeah, you remember things.
Yeah, I remember things.
You definitely do.
They'll stick with me, and I think that just like my memory generally is like a really good thing about myself, because I end up being able to like, I don't know, give good gifts or something.
Yeah, and that's important.
That's remembering something that someone needs me to do and like not following through with it.